Hello babes, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. Let's talk about being sober. Have a delicious mocktail here. First of all, I apologize for the air conditioning and the storm that's happening outside. So I have a delicious mocktail. It's acai, blueberry juice. So let's get into it, shall we? First, I want to say if you're newly sober, congratulations, and I promise it does get easier. My name is Christina, and I originally entered recovery for opiate use back in 2013. And last year, 2023, I gave up alcohol February 1st. I took control of my life after alcohol just completely consumed every part of my life. Okay, so first I have lost almost 40 pounds. I used to get blackout drunk and then just eat like whatever, a bunch of junk food, and I didn't care about what I ate or how much of it. And so now I actually remember what I'm eating and I can be conscious of what I'm putting in my body. I have saved so much money. When I calculated it, I was spending over $5,000 a year just on alcohol. Yeah. Over $5,000 just to poison myself, just on something that I was going to pee out immediately. I sleep so much better. I used to think that alcohol helped me sleep, and in reality, yeah, it would help me pass out, but it wouldn't actually help me sleep. I would wake up all the time. I would wake up with upset stomachs. I would have nightmares, just all kinds of stuff, just restless sleep in general. I have so much less anxiety and depression. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have anxiety and I still have moments of depression, but I never realized that how much anxiety every day I gave myself, because it's like I would get anxiety whenever it was time to start drinking because I needed to get there. I'd get very anxious, and then I would get, anxiety the next morning where I wasn't hungover, but I just had so much anxiety about what happened the night before, and a lot of times I just didn't remember. I remember so much. And I'm gonna be honest, I used to have a really hard time remembering if I actually did something or somebody said something to me or if I dreamt it. Like, I would literally not remember, was this a dream or did it actually happen? I've grown so much closer to God, and in return, God has grown closer to me. God has given me discernment. He has opened my eyes to the things of this world, things that I was doing. And in times of stress or hurt or unknowing, God is there. He's with me and he helps me through these difficult times instead of me having to run to alcohol for comfort. And because of all of these things that I just told you, I feel so much better about myself. I can look at myself in the mirror and I don't feel ashamed. I was stuck in such a cycle of addiction. And I thought that after I beat heroin that I had everything all figured out. And in reality, addiction is tricky and the enemy is even trickier. Because of my drinking, I gained so much weight and I had so much swelling like in my face and my joints and everything from all the inflammation. I mean, when I look at photos and videos of myself a year ago, I can't even recognize myself. Like, I had freaking jowls where I just had so much inflammation and just extra fluid. And then because I was eating such a high salt diet, that also made me retain fluid, and I was dehydrated all the time. Brings me to my next point. My skin has gotten so much better. One, because I stopped drinking, and two, because I'm actually drinking water, I'm hydrating, and more importantly, I have developed a skin routine. I have a skincare routine now. I actually take care of my skin. I take my makeup off every night. I do my snail mucin and my moisturizers and toners and all the things. I don't know everything. I'm still learning, but my skin has vastly improved. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been very, very hard journey for me, okay? If I'm being completely honest, I've had a problem with alcohol since I was 13 years old. Now, I've gone through periods in time where I've cleaned up and I have maybe fixated on a different drug or a different high, but I've always circled back to alcohol. And to be honest with you, I never thought that I would be able to actually quit drinking and be successful. Of course, I've had times where I've been sober for, 6 months, 9 months, but I've never gone this long without drinking, and honestly, I don't miss it. And I used to watch people, when I first quit drinking, I watched a lot of people on TikTok that were getting sober and that have been sober for a long time, and they all said, I don't miss it, I don't miss it, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get there. And I really noticed about 3 months ago that I was like, wow, like I really haven't thought about it that much, I really haven't wanted it that much, but also watching other people has helped me too. I went to the grocery store the other day and I was checking out, and I noticed it was like 5:30 in the afternoon and everybody had alcohol. Everybody was checking out with alcohol. And I'm just like, I remember being such a prisoner to that. Like every day at 5 o'clock, I would have to crack open a beer, crack open a bottle of wine. My life revolved around alcohol, and I have given myself so much freedom. But look, I cannot take all the credit here. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I cried out to God many times, and I prayed very hard for him to give me the strength to get through this. And like always, he came through for me. But I had to do my part. I had to put the work in. And God's going to give you the tools. He's going to give you the love. He's going to give you the grace. You just got to do your part. I promise you it's worth it. I promise you that if you put the work in, it will happen for you too. And I'm here for you, and I have a lot of people that follow me that are in recovery as well, and they are more than willing to help you too. If you're in recovery, please comment below. Tell us how long you've been sober for. Give other people some inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, but more importantly, Jesus loves you.